It fascinates me how we can spend so much time really thinking about how to build a really impactful, special moment for our children, to really show them that we love them, to do something special, and just completely miss opportunities that are just handed to us on a golden platter. We can just do the smallest thing, and it'll cause our children to remember that moment for the rest of their lives, the deepest sensation of love. When I was a teenager, my dad and I had a bit of a rough spot because I was exercising the hormones going through my body in a way that showed oftentimes disrespect for him or a desire to do things of a completely different nature than he did it. And one of the ways that came up was music. Very different music styles for a while. And I knew my dad was not into music styles, but after a while, I really actually did like a very different type of music. And I knew my father had nothing to do with that type of music. But one day I heard a song that I really liked. And it was interesting because I remember that one day just thinking, I really want a connection with my dad. And I thought, I want to share this with him. So I just made an effort. I went to him one day. I'd never done this before. I said, "Hey, Dad." He got home from work. He had a very busy schedule. I heard this song I really like, and I told him up front. I said, I told him the style of music it was. I said, but I really like it, and I want to share it with you. Can I write it down for you?" And I was expecting him to say, "No, I can't do it." And he goes, "Yeah, sure, write it down on a piece of paper for me." I've never forgotten that my dad showed interest and said, "Write it down on a piece of paper for me." I asked him a few days later, I said, "Have you had a chance to listen to it?" And he said, "Nah, man, I haven't yet." And I knew he had a crazy work schedule. Rarely got a chance to sleep as much as he should have. But he showed interest in me. I had another experience years later, something separate, but someone was trying to show me that they were interested in me and they were trying to convince me of something. And I said, "Well, let me introduce you to these experiences I've had, and we can talk about something." He said, "No, man, I don't want to. I'm not interested in those experiences. I'm interested in you." And I remember thinking, well, that's bogus. If this person was really interested in me, they'd be interested in my experiences. So often as parents, we miss that. Oh, we're interested in our kids, but we're not interested in their interests. If we're not interested in them, someone else will show interest in them. I still remember that my dad was interested in me enough that he asked me to write down a song name. That I knew he was not interested in the style of music, but he actually asked me to write the name on a piece of paper and hand it to him. And I want to show that level of interest to my sons. That something by itself may not be interesting to me, but if my son's interested in it, I'm interested in my son, I'm interested in my kids, I'll become interested in that.